Barack Hussein Obama. Don't you guys miss my decorum? Don't you guys miss my presidentiality and shit? Don't you guys miss how I used to stride in and out of the White House with my tan fucking suit? That shit was awesome. Don't you guys miss how I used to say, oh, let me be clear? And every time I said, let me be clear, I was lying to you, but you didn't realize it because I was the first black president. And to think about stuff like that would be racist, wouldn't it? I'm not going to take much of your time. This isn't a White House correspondents' dinner where I'm snoozing it with the fourth estate who are supposedly trying to keep me in check and hold me accountable for my actions. Media holding power accountable. That's fucking rich, isn't it? Anyway, guys, so the Gallup poll and the conventional wisdom and social norms told me that I had to relate to you guys and remind you guys that I was the first black president. How is everybody doing? Do y'all remember when I said there's no red states or blue states, just the United States? Yes, it was a nice warm day in Chicago when I was inaugurated president of the United States of America. Everyone was smiling. Everyone thought there was going to be change. Did I deliver change? Well, not to you. Not to you. What I did was expand the wars, make Wall Street invincible, and take the health insurance companies and give them handouts and bailouts while also bailing out Wall Street, the banks, the military-industrial complex, and Big Pharma at the same time. I also can't take too long because I'm going skiing with Richard Branson after this, and then me and Alan are going to go to the mall, and we're going to fucking buy some shit, and then we're going to throw in the trash. Because we're rich. Did I mention I was rich? I took speaking fees from Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, even Amazon. I just spoke and then they gave me $200,000. In fact, I should be charging you, shouldn't I? Do you guys remember when Trayvon Martin was gunned down and then black people were getting beaten and I did a beer summit and a photo op right in the Rose Garden because I didn't give a shit about you? I remember that? That was funny. First black president though. Come on guys, gotta have a sense of humor. You didn't seem to have one when I bailed out the banks in 2008 and then they foreclosed all your houses and left you homeless. I didn't do anything to help you. But it was kind of funny, wasn't it? Think about it. Ironic, really. Another irony. We called Trump the enemy of democracy. But in reality, our whole entire system is eating itself because we're secretly trying to destroy the Constitution and get rid of we the people. Because we know that it eventually, the reality is a large portion of you guys are going to wake the fuck up, realize that we're robbing you, and we lie every time we talk. Lie every time we really open our mouths. You know what I miss most about my presidency? Not legalizing marijuana, even though I smoke marijuana. Not giving police reform, even though I'm black. And expanding the wars, killing other brown people overseas, even at weddings. Don't you guys miss how I used to say, oh, let me be clear? And every time I said, let me be clear, I was lying to you. But you didn't realize it because I was the first black president. And to think about stuff like that would be racist, wouldn't it? Anytime someone tries to judge my legacy and the things I actually didn't accomplish, because I didn't give a shit about you, I'm just gonna bring my wife Michelle out. Everybody's gonna look at her arms, forget about it. There really aren't any red states or blue states. There's me. There's Bezos, and there's the 1% that own more wealth than about 90%. Actually, now that you mention it, the one thing I missed more than any of those things was getting a phony Russia dossier, putting it in Trump's desk, and sticking the deep state on his ass. After he fucking embarrassed the shit out of me in the campaign. Hey, Donald, I might be from Kenya, but you got peed on by Russian hookers, didn't you, bitch? See how you like it now? Let me be clear. You're gonna like it, because I'm gonna give it to you. Anyway, first black president. I just want to thank you guys, you, the American people, for making all of our presidents, all of our jobs so easy. Because, like, you really don't really care if we don't accomplish anything. You just keep fighting amongst yourselves. I was kind of sweating it a little bit when Trump was president. He almost fucked up my war in Syria. I really did plan that coup, and the one in Venezuela too. He really is a dumb motherfucker. Should have just let the deep state handle it. So we're going to go ahead and funnel all the wealth to our donors, and we're going to leave you guys with some divisive little talking points, and you're going to fight amongst yourselves, and we'll rob you in the process. It's a sweet deal. This recurring theme of us politicians not really accomplishing anything, and us outwardly and transparently not giving a shit about you, has caused us to be reelected time and time again. So we followed a great tradition to Joe Biden. This, guys. Us Democrats and Republicans, we realize that no matter what we do, no matter what we say, we'll still accomplish everything we can for our donors. You'll still vote for us anyway. So really we'll do no bounds to y'all's retardation. There's no bounds to retardation, is there? I'm so fucking glad. Because otherwise we'd be a president a long time ago. But we'll put it all on Trump and call it a day. But now there really is no red states or blue states. There's just states going into bankruptcy. And are you guys fucking retarded or something? Let me be clear. If you're fucking retarded, then you can keep your doctor. If you want. That's the only time you can keep your doctor. I was lying the rest of the times. But don't worry, even though you're starving and children are starving on the streets, why don't you guys just look at me and remember this, guys. I was the first fucking black president.